Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throwing. I'm your host, the one and only King freaking Kansas, here to bring you another TV episode review. In this particular case, an entire season, the King decided to sit on his butt and watch The Better Sister that's streaming on Prime Video. It's the new series, guys, that stars Elizabeth Banks, Jessica Biel. They play sisters in this thing. There's a murder that happens. You got Corey Stoll. He's the bad guy from the first Ant-Man movie. He's in here as well. He's the husband. I'll get into details and all that. You also have, believe it or not, Matthew Modine. He plays Bill, kind of like an acquaintance to what's her name's character, Jessica Biel's character. Oops, you got me clapped there. That's what happened there, guys. And there's a whole bunch of other ones, guys. But for the most part, all 9 episodes dropped on May 29th. And I just finished the watching over the last 3 days. And I can honestly say I didn't know what to expect. Jessica Biel, Elizabeth Banks. I'll go, you know what? Let me give it a try. I watched other series that you guys are more familiar with. They're like 9 Perfect Strangers and stuff like that. So I go, let me give this a try and see exactly what the hell this is all about. And honest to God, first episode, I'm not going to do a complete spoiler review on this thing, guys, in detail after detail. You can watch it for yourselves. It's 8 episodes, about 45 minutes each, to 55 minutes, depending on the particular episode and case. First episode gets you right in it. You'll have Jessica Biel's character kind of like having some issues with her husband, Adam, who's played by Corey Stoll. We're wondering what the hell's going on. There's a little bit of cold resentment. Something's going on that doesn't seem right. She's kind of like in fashion or that kind of world, and he's a lawyer who's not happy. You find out later that she kind of made him switch jobs, and he was kind of like pissed off at her. But there was more behind the scenes stuff that gets raveled later there, kind of thing, and I'll explain it to you guys in a sec. And basically he ends up going to their cottage somewhere in the Hamptons. She ends up coming in and she walks into pretty much him on the floor with blood. He ends up dying. He was murdered. She ends up going out, calls the cops, and that's when the fun begins. The investigation. They're trying to figure out who did it. They look at her. Then you look at Elizabeth Banks, the sister who has been kind of like blackballed, ostracized, cut off from her totally. Reason being, she was a druggie. She had substance abuse issues and all this other stuff apparently. But we learned down the road that it wasn't as bad as it was, but she still had an issue. But yeah, Jessica Biel's character, Chloe, she ends up getting together with, this is the weird part, with her sister's ex-husband or something. They had a kid together. She ends up getting together with him. They take the kid and whatever, go their own separate ways. You find out that this scumbag set her up later on when he dies. There's a whole bunch of flashbacks that go throughout the whole series, guys, that kind of get you from where they are now to where they were in the past and how it all connects. Abuse at the home. They didn't have the perfect childhood. Jessica Biel's character was all yes with her father, and he was like an alcoholic. I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff going on that I'm leaving out. So she kind of kept in contact with her kid behind Jessica Biel's back. Meanwhile, that's perfectly normal. It's her kid. And we learned down the road that she bought him a phone, and they're kind of like still talking to each other, they're annoying. So the kid ends up somehow getting dragged through the mud. Evidence is pointing towards himself or to him that, hey, there was DNA, his DNA that was underneath fingernails of his father. So he goes on trial. Things go whatever. They're doing a whole bunch of investigating. You got detectives trying to pin her for murder. The female lead detective, she had her own issues. She apparently was going after another person, a black person of interest, and he ends up getting paralyzed and all that stuff. So that ends up coming to the end, like fruition at the end, to kind of like help her get off the hook and stuff. But we'll get to that. And as we're figuring things out, he gets off the hook. We find out on trial that Jessica Biel's character was physically abused by this Adam character, Corey Stoll's character. And we find out a little bit more near, I think it was the second last episode, that apparently the kid had called his mother behind Jessica Biel's back to say, listen, things are not as good. He's actually physically attacking her. So she ends up coming back. And this is where we see the flashback, because we're trying to figure out, because there's so many twists and turns. Was it this person? Was it the son? Was it the doorman? Was it, I'm telling you, it went crazy. Was this Bill guy? Because this Bill guy, apparently he runs a corrupt business without her knowing, whatever. And then you got this lady who I like to call Oprah, played by Loirane, whatever. I think her name was Catherine or something like that, that was working with her and was good friends with this Bill guy, which knew her husband. And then she was cheating as well on him. Like she got closer to her husband's friend that she worked with. I'm telling you, it was a big mess, and things start to unravel and whatever, and he won't testify because he's free for his thing. Then you got the FBI that was involved, and they're trying to nail this whole other organization that's tied to her husband, and he wanted to get out, and there's papers, and then she wants it, and then you got this Bill guy going after Jessica Biel. I'm telling you guys, stuff is all over the place, but it keeps you intrigued because you're wondering, so where's this leading up to? And then we get to more backstory to her sister, Elizabeth Banks' character, Nikki. We find out from that phone call, she ends up traveling back. She confronts him at their house before she even gets there. She ends up stabbing him with this pocket knife and all this other stuff because she was going to kill her. Because she wanted to get back in the kid's life and take the kid away from him and all this stuff. And she kind of confronted him about the truth because he pretty much framed her that, when she was watching the kid when she was small, that he almost drowned, she overdosed, and he's the one who pretty much put stuff in her drink at that point because he was fearful, concerned that, hey, it'll lead to that. So he did what he thought was right, runs off with his ex's sister and whatever, and things. I'm telling you guys, it spirals so crazy, and I'm rambling like crazy here. But you find out that she ends up going back. She left her phone because apparently she was taking care of Adam's, her ex, whatever you want to call him, mother, and left the phone there on purpose because you can get tracked. Goes to confront him, ends up stabbing him, runs out just as Jessica Biel's character come out. But then we also find out that the son came in after her without even knowing what the hell, because she didn't reveal it to him, that he came in and he was trying to protect his mother, Jessica Biel, because that's who he knew all his life, raised him, all that stuff. Made it look like it was a break-in, and he left them still kind of alive on the floor and whatever. So we kind of find out little bits here and there and guilt. And then you have the paperwork getting past the FBI agent, setting up this Bill guy to go to jail to take the downfall. Jessica Biel finds out the truth from her sister, that she's the one who did it to protect her. So they do all this unraveling, and at the end, they're on a beach, smoking, laughing. They're going to write a book out of it. Meanwhile, her boyfriend that she had the affair with is washed up on shore dead. So there might be a second season. It was pretty cool. You got Bill going to jail. You got the cop who got thrown off the case who says you got it all wrong. The FBI agent who arrested him, who's going to look pretty damn stupid when things get out. And that's where I left off. So a lot of twists and turns, especially the last episode, because it leads you in one direction, then it goes to another direction. Then you think it's going to end up here. Then it's going to end up there. I'm telling you, they did a good job. 8 episodes. I was riveted. I think there was only one throwaway episode that I don't know why they did it, but they did it, and it kind of took me out of things. A lot of jumping back and forth, so be prepared for that. But a little, if you like a whodunit kind of TV series, watch it. I recommend you checking it out. Especially if you've seen other series that there are out there that are similar, and you like that kind of genre, you probably like this. And if you like the 2 lead actresses, Jessica Biel, Elizabeth Banks, then you're going to definitely like this. So there you go, guys. I rambled long enough. I didn't go through all the details. Trust me, there's a lot of jumping here and there, and you can watch it for yourselves. I left still a lot not on the table that I put for you guys in front of you to spoil it for you, but check it out for yourselves. Come back in the comment section below. Tell the king, did you like it? Did you hate it? Would you recommend it? I'm saying watch the damn thing. So there you go. That's my official review on The Better Sister, starring Jessica Biel and Elizabeth Banks. I hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other reviews. 9 Perfect, Stranger Season 2, Episode 1. I'm going to watch the rest off camera and then do a finale eventually in July or August, whenever that's done. Other movie reviews, I'm hoping to get my hands and do tomorrow. Keep my fingers crossed if it's free on Prime Video, I think. The Accountant 2, Ben Affleck, and of course John Bernthal. So hopefully I'll watch that, bring it your way, enjoy it, stay off the king's throne, and definitely be the hell good. And I'll see you where? Right here on YouTube land. Take it easy, guys.